Welcome to Christie Walk, the ideal inner city setting to live your environmentally friendly lifestyle. Would you say there's quite a strong community spirit within the residents that live in this area?
Definitely, it's a wonderful aspect to living in Christie Walk is that you always know your neighbours are around, that keep an eye out on your property, water the garden, make sure nothing happens if you happen to go away. But more than that, they also contribute to the running of the community. They really keep things running smoothly and keep costs down because they do all the gardening. We have a working bee once a month where everyone chips in, does any maintenance that needs work on the two underground rainwater tanks, building a bike shed, for example, to house everyone's bikes. We just finished completing a sand pit for the kids to play in, but also gardening. We have a veggie patch where everyone chips in and keeps the garden running nicely, and then you get a nice crop of vegetables and fruits and herbs all through a year that everyone can help themselves to.
Are there any other communal areas where members of the community can come together?
There are a large number of them. That's a big part of the design, was to get people interacting as a community. So there's a community room, which is part of the third stage of the development, which is where people can come together for shared meals or events. There's also a roof garden on top of the second stage apartment block. It's a garden that's up on the 4th story, looks out over Adelaide, and everyone gathers there, particularly on New Year's Eve, to watch the fireworks.
What are some of the water-friendly features within this house?
Within this house specifically, probably the single biggest one is the fact that we use stormwater, which is collected under 2 large tanks in the car park, to flush the toilets and also water the gardens. Similarly, we have a communal laundry, so rather than everyone having their own individual laundries, we have a laundry that has 3 ASCO washing machines, which are some of the best washing machines in terms of energy efficiency and water usage. The other thing that we do is we have solar hot water here as well, which is probably more of an energy saving feature, but is another aspect of the property.
Is the house quite easy to keep cool in summer?
It's one of the design features is the idea of having passive heating and cooling and active resident. There's louvered windows on each floor, which we open up, and then there's at the top of this spiral staircase here is a window which you open, and the staircase is designed to act as a thermal flue, so it evacuates hot air up the top out of the top window, and the cool air comes in through the louvered windows. There's also double glazing and vegetation grown on the north side of the property to keep the heat off the building itself, so it actually stops the house from heating up in the first place.